Hey Rexy crew, welcome back. Little boy right here.
Hello.
We've got a repair on that Dodge Dakota again. Everything's going wrong on it. Everything.
Seems to be. It's the going thing with it, so what can you do?
Literally. But let's say we got a decent video going for this one. The plan for it. Other than that, let's get to the video.
Alright guys, so today we are going to be redoing the wiring on my electric radiator fan. Right now, as you can see, it's not hooked up, but it was, but I think one of the wires are shorting out or something's going on there. So I'm going to be redoing the wiring and then testing to see if it works, because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And then I'll overheat if I'm driving slow, and then it'll like randomly kick on, so I think it's a wire shortage, but I guess we'll get to figuring that out. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, let's see where I need to cut this off. Looking pretty good so far. Too horrible. Flashlight is going to get right in my way. I don't know if you guys can see that. I probably just moved it out of the frame, but I'm just cutting this again. There we go. Line this one up with the same thing again. Probably do like 1.5 inches of heat shrink. I only need 2 pieces on this one, but I do need my torch, so.
Damn, this AC feels good.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I can reach where they're at. Don't know if you guys can see that. I have no idea. Just kind of tape it out, so I use the insulated part. Squeeze it in a little bit. There we go. And this one is red to red instead of black to red because it has a different fan rotation. So red to red works the best. And you know we gotta come in with the heat shrink. I really hope you guys can see what I'm working with here, but it's not too crazy. Just red to red, black to black. Just gotta punch that one again. There we have it. Before I heat shrink, let's make sure it works. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, so here's moment of truth. We don't need this one. This is ignition. Let's do the fan. Should be able to hear it. It is kicking on. But it doesn't sound as loud as it used to. Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. That's not good. Is this loose? Yep, okay. So maybe that is why it never worked. Or worked sometimes, but not all the time. Because I think bad ground might be the issue. Let's see. See? Sounds way louder now. And it just stops. Okay, I'm gonna get to fixing that. Let's do it. Alright, so definitely glad I caught that one I did, because this is hot. I can't even believe I missed how loose that is. But let me grab a couple tools and see what I can do. Tighten that thing up. Actually, I'm not surprised at this point, because with this, since it didn't get driven that much, I had to disconnect the battery every time I parked it. But since I've been driving it every day for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, something along the lines of that, I never re-tightened this. So it does make sense on why that isn't going. But I'm debating if I should move the ground wire completely off of the terminal and just putting it on the body somewhere. Let's see. I might just do that, just so it looks a little cleaner up here, even though it doesn't already. I know. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, these are what was on the fan before as a temporary, you know, kind of a mock-up thing. So nothing too crazy. Shouldn't even be on there, but they were. So that's why I thought that was the problem. But it turns out the ground wire is what's actually the problem. So I think I will just keep it on here for a minute until I can redo all these. This might be in a later video of figuring out where all these wires go. I'll show you that when I get the heat shrink done on this one. Just like that, all done. Alright, so to get this tightened up, I have, I don't know if you can see because of that glare. Either way, 7/30 seconds, and then 14 wrench. And then that's all it'll take to tighten this up. Can't believe I didn't think about this ground issue being it sooner. So that's pretty snug down. All that is tight. Should we give it one more run? See if you guys can hear it. I'll turn it on. Oh yeah, nice and loud again. And as a reference, it's working. Got a shop rag. I'd say it's working pretty well. I got this all finished up, but now we got to go to a monster truck show that's in town with my family and Gage's family. So I guess we'll cut to that. Peace. Word to your mama. Yeah.
Event of this evening will be the Monster Truck Fest Trick, our first competition here second right. Rocking it up with some big air.
See what happens now.
Window edition. Let's see what Ladley has in fantastic nose breathing. absolutely love about Jacob's style is how he
That looks like it's good, folks. Probably just blew the transmission. A flash fire hits the headers. The heat flares it up. Ladies and gentlemen, he's out of the truck. He's out!
Alright guys, So we hope you enjoy this video. Fan on the Dakota Works. Went and saw monster trucks with the family. Overall, pretty good time. Catch you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next week. Peace.